Well, hey there. Good morning. It's Matt. I had the opportunity over the weekend and into this week. It started as a weekend project, but now today is Wednesday, where I decided I was going to stay inside significantly to avoid wildfire smoke. Wildfire smoke has been a presence here in Fort McMurray. And so staying inside over the weekend was in keeping with the air quality warnings. And I decided to take the opportunity to watch three. Started out as two, and then I quickly realized I could also stream the Pavements film. So Harley Flanagan, Wired for Chaos. I've been meaning to watch that for a while. That has been on my radar for a year anyway, since I first heard about it on Instagram, probably even more at this point. And so finally getting to see that through an email with a link to a limited screening, which I think is still actively going on. I think it's available until the end of this coming weekend, maybe. And as well, getting to finally uh, check out the Turnstile, right? Turnstile, the Baltimore hardcore band, which has toured with Blink 182, been nominated for Grammy Awards, and have actually developed a worldwide, pretty dedicated fan base at this point. It's interesting to see. And so their latest musical offering is presented in the form of a visual album. And just for my own interest, I checked the thing out, right? And so then couple that with the very meta, very movie within a movie, very self-referential, but deeply interesting film about pavement, which is to say, pavements, multiple versions of pavement, the musical group being represented through a movie. Um, I've watched all three of those since Saturday morning. And for the most part, they were straightforward views, except notably for the Pavements film, which I had a job interview. I just it took me about an hour out of the 2 hour film to even figure out if I wanted to follow the filmmakers on this journey because at some points the self-referentiality was just really, I don't want to say it was heavy-handed, but there's a lot of it. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad I kind of buckled down and um, I lived my life around it a bit and engaged with it a bit outside of its own immediate context. And again, that's kind of in keeping what you do with a band like Pavement. If you're into them and you think they're cool, then probably you think that pretty strongly. There's not too many casual Pavement listeners out there, particularly. And yeah, so again, just in terms of all three of these films, preferably seeing them in a full-on cinema would have been desirable. We have one movie theater, a very good one actually, here at Fort Mac, but nothing in terms of smaller repertory cinema or anything like that. And I am at the point with technology where even putting this up on a large TV screen falls outside my uh, interest or ability, quite frankly. So these films, in terms of just streaming them, watching them, super interesting. All of them have their own vibe and their own approach. And yeah, commentary below, I suppose. Um, there's probably a few other contemporary music films that are coming out right now. So I definitely have a list. I always have these musical items that I'm keeping track of, and at a certain point, probably on the weekend, which is only a couple days from now, actually, I'll have a bit more to say on non-cinema based music, I suppose. Thanks everybody for checking this out. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye for now.